Well, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode. How is everybody doing today? Oh, baby. Last episode was the World Tour, episode 75 in the books. Thank you so much for all the support on that video. You guys seem to love your world tours, man. It was so much fun just to reminisce, go over all the builds we've previously done, and then also just think about where we're taking this world in the future. 114 is right around the corner as well, so we're going to be doing some cool stuff for 114, and I just can't wait. A lot of people were asking to do certain builds that we can't even do yet because I tried to keep our world unloaded for the most part because I knew 114 was around the corner, so I didn't really want to go too crazy and exploring and then having to find a way to cut chunks from being explored. So a lot of things that you guys have mentioned we're definitely going to be doing. We're going to be doing a lot of water related stuff very soon. There's oceans that I know for a fact they're in certain spots. I just didn't unload those chunks yet. Also mesas, I need to find a mesa. I would love to, but I'm not going to explore yet. We got to find a mesa. I got some really cool western frontier town stuff that are in my mind that I really want to get into. And then also desert builds. I'm definitely going to find a desert village somewhere and we might even live there, maybe convert one, do something really cool with that. But man, lots of villages I know they're all over this world that I haven't even found yet because I have not loaded chunks because of 114. But once 114 comes, oh baby, we're gonna do some exploring and we're gonna set up future kingdoms in this world. So I can't wait, and thank you for all those suggestions in the last episode. Now for this episode, the question of the day for today, this is a big one, this is a very important one. Once 114 comes, we're gonna do a lot of exploring, but what I want to know is, before we even explore anything, somebody brought up a very important tidbit of this world. You know how we have names for different kingdoms, right? We have Serenity Field for our farming area. We have Oblivious City for the main city. We have Goragon for the dwarves. We have Twigroot Creek, right, for the swamp area where our witches are at. We have Sendaiden for our wood elf section. What we don't have, and what we need to lock down this episode, we need a name for the whole world. What is the world called? We haven't named the world, and that's a super important thing. We have a bunch of cities named, a bunch of kingdoms named, but before we go exploring in 114, we need to lock down a name for the whole world. Let me know down below what should we call it? The best one. You know what? I'm gonna pick, let's see, I'm gonna pick 5 like we did for the castle build name. I'm gonna pick 5 really good ones that you guys name down below. Then I will do a poll, and once we do the poll, we'll see which one wins, just like we did for the castle. So give me all your best suggestions for the name, and no, don't call it nothing with my name in it. Don't call it nothing with sausage in it, okay? We're not gonna call it Sausage Land, okay? Let's make it more fantastical, more realistic, something that if you're looking in a lore book, you'd be like, "Ooh, that's a really cool world name." Give me a good name down below. And today we're gonna start building. Let's get out of here. Let's fly to where we're going. And you probably know what we're doing because it's in the thumbnail, but this was a highly requested area. Let's head over to Sendaiden, our wood elf section. We're gonna go down here and we're gonna be doing some building. So let's go ahead and get down here in the bottom. Let's do some epic flying skills and walk on into this beautiful area. I love Sendaiden so much. Look at that beautiful name. It was named by one of our friends, one of our Patreon long-time supporter, one of the greatest, Lady Rookington. Thank you so much for that name. That's such a good name. But this is the style we have going for this area. If you didn't catch the world tour, go check it out. We went into this thing, but I want to do this style, but also I want to change it up. I want to change it up because we did mention in the world tour that I really wanted to have 3 different styles of builds in our fantasy area, and one of them is this style. One of them is this build style. We're gonna have a red and light wood palette, just like this, with the birch and the brick and the granite. But also I said I wanted to build tree houses here too, and then also I wanted to build like hobbit hole style houses as well. So this place is gonna have 3 different styles of wood elf builds, and we already tackled this one, which came out really cool, and we are gonna be expanding it in with that style over here in this section with these abandoned ones that we have, but we'll get to that. But today we're gonna be going into a different style. We're gonna be doing a tree house, a wood elf style tree house, and we're going to be doing it right now. So let me get my the materials together, and we're going to start doing it right now. So let's get some wood elf hype in the comment section. Let's go, man. Let's do some fantasy wood elf builds. All right, let's get this build started. So I got a spot picked out right back here. Wait a minute, this bush different. Hey, bush, are you oak? This is probably oak. I think that was oak. I don't even know. But we have this beautiful area. I have a spot picked out right back here behind our beautiful gazebo of amazingness right around here. So we're going to make a little bit of a path later on. But for now, I got the spot picked out right here. We can start our first little tree house. And it's so cool. Let's do, this is going to be like our template. Like we normally do. We do a template of a house, template of a build. And then this one is what we're going to use to inspire the other one. So let's start this up right now. So these are the blocks that I'm going to be doing. And it's going to be standing out just a little bit just because I wanted to, because we have a lot of dark oak. We got some oak. Why not bring a little bit of the birch? But guess what? I'm not doing it like zebra stripe birch. I'm going to be doing it with a strip. Oh, hello. Welcome to the party, my friend. You made it right on time. Too bad you won't be able to see the tree being made. It's fine. We're safe. This place is a death trap, by the way. I do have to go and just go out and put some lights around here because it's really, really bad. But we got a lot of birch leaves, which are awesome in our friend Germs Boys pack. It is golden. So imagine a nice light tree in front of all this darkness, all this bigness, big darknesses. But guess what? Also, I did mention in the world tour that we're using this as a inspiration as well. So this is the Altares tree, which is the sapling of the sapling which we're going to be basing off our lore in this area. So we're going to have little versions of this, but we're going to have a god tree eventually. So this is actually going to inspire me because we're going to start small and eventually we'll get to the god tree, the tree of peace. So we're going to be using that as inspiration. But let's do a little tiny little bit of building right now. So what I'm thinking about doing is doing a thick old base. All right. And then we're gonna go, I'm gonna try to see if we can make it over the tree line, at least so you can see it from far away, but not too big, okay? But let's see, what's a good spot? I think right here, let's just start building. And I'm gonna come in here, let's actually switch it to that. And then we could do a little bit of, thanks. Oh, I guess we should collect the rest. Those little balls is coming over. Okay, so we're gonna be coming up like this. We're gonna make it at least that you can get in from like a middle point, like right here, and you can go up a ladder in the inside. So that'll be the way we're doing it. So I think, actually, you know what? Let's move it a little bit more to the center of this clearing, right about here. So let's go up. Let's see, bam, bam, bam. So this will be our center point, sort of, and then we'll just be stripping as we go along. So let's make it at least like this. And then you know what? Let's go up a little bit and then we'll come back later on and we'll add bushes and all that after, the branches and everything after. But for now, let's make a pretty thick base. Something like this, and we'll work on like the roots and everything where we're going to be placing them. And wow, hey, how did I get suffocated from that? And we'll work it out. And it's been a while since I did a big custom tree, so we'll go slow. We'll go very, very slow. See how it turns out. But something like this, at least to get the ball rolling. Thicken it up, and we'll play around with how we're gonna do the top. I'm thinking once we get a little higher, we can mess around with at least a base. I'm thinking spruce and dark oak. We could be playing around with it, make it very earthy. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be bringing any bricks inside this house, so let's see how we can take it. So right about here, and I think if we take it maybe right about in here, we can start going up. So this is the shaft. So we're going up the wood shaft, everybody. G and a G. Oh, I'm gonna probably need that. So something like this. Let's take a step back and take a look, and then we're going to be moving a lot of this around, so don't even worry about it. I need more. I think I'm going to need a lot more of this wood. We'll go back and get some more from our lumber mill in a second. But something like this is looking pretty good. I think we're just going to take that out. That was just a little bit of a placeholder, but something like that. That's looking great. I think that's looking pretty good. So let's go up here. Let's see if I can get up this shaft real fast. You next. So let's go like this. And I think right about there is a good height to start the platforms. I don't want to make it too crazy big. Nothing too insane. So we can start the tree platform right here, and then once we get up to, like, say, right about here, we can start branching out left to right and all the way around. But I think, because it's going to be a small base, I think this is the way to go. Oh, we need to go back there. Okay, hold on. Let me make a quick little platform, and I'll be right back with you guys. I'm just going to lay a little platform with spruce and do a little floor texturing. But give me a second. And, oh, let's get some ladders in here, too. All right, there we go. So check that out. That's pretty cool. I added a little platform on the very, very top. Added some branches there that kind of looks like the branches are holding up that platform a little bit with the spruce. It looks very good. I love that color combo. I also added a couple of the birch planks into the strip, so that gives it just a little bit of a texture to it, which is really, really awesome. Also, I'm going to be mixing in a little bit of stairs and slabs over here. So it's good to add these planks because then it wouldn't look off if I threw in a couple slabs and a couple maybe like upside down stairs in certain spots just to give it a little bit more curve to the tree. So that looks really, really cool. Something like that. Even adding a little bit of fence will look pretty good like that. There we go. A little fence in there. Maybe a little fence going in that. Maybe some drop downs. And that looks very, very cool. I love this. Okay, cool. Now, another thing we could do is maybe right here. Have like a little way up, maybe do something like that. Make it very, very simple. Over here I might bush it up a little bit. Maybe do like a little gate so it'll be a little more protected in here. And maybe like a little bit of a slab to jump up. Maybe over here, let's see. What if I take this out and do like a little stair? There. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. That's so cool. Okay, let's get up to the top. Let's see what we can do once we get up here. So once we're here, anything goes now. We can just get up in this canopy over here and see how it goes. So that looks awesome. It's a nice little shape. Now, let's see where we go with this. So the next thing that I want to do is to lay out how the actual house is going to go up here. So I want to make it not only run down, but kind of like organic in a way, not have any like logical shape to it. So for this one, let's see. Let's get some dark oak and some spruce. Did I leave where's my brown? I had a brown. Oh, here's my brown box. I got my brown box of stuff. So right here we have also a little bush variation we could do. Also, hold on. I brought another box here, my blue box. Hold on. This has some good stuff. Oh, wait, actually, that's what I want. This is for the bottom path block. This is for the cool stuff. So what if we bring a little bit of oak in here? We have the oak here. Let's bring a little more oak. Let's bring a little bit more. Let's bring some strip. Let's bring some regular oak. Let's put the bush in here for now because I'll do that after. And let's bring a little spruce. Okay, let's see. Let's build some stuff up. So I'm thinking for right here, let's bring in a little bit of oak and a little bit of the spruce. And let's see how we can do this. Let's make a cool little shape here. We already have kind of almost like a circular outline. So let's see if we can make that work. So how about, let's just go up like this. Let's mix in, actually, let's just do everything in spruce and I'll come back and I'll texture. Oh, no, help me. We're fine. Let's just come up with the spruce and then we'll texture. So all spruce for now. So let's see. So a little bit of covered area like this. I want to make it almost lopsided in a way, like have this almost like a low point, and then over here have this one a little bit higher. And I want to make the roof out of dark oak stuff. So something like this. Let's make this one a little higher on this side. And you know what? It's going to be very organic. So we're going to come back in here and bust in and bust out a little bit of this tree. So it's definitely going to break through. So something like this in a way, going down, and then maybe have this low, have this a little bit higher, like that, and this kind of comes down in like a sloping pattern like that. It's gonna be hard to pull off, but we'll see. And then since it's gonna be the front part, I'm gonna have a little window here. I'm gonna have maybe over here like a little cooking fireplacey kind of thing with some this is magical wood, so don't worry, it's not gonna burn or anything. So something broken up like that, and then let's bring in a little bit of the dark oak. Let me make another crafting bench, my millionth one. We have got a winner here. So let's put this like right here, and let's make some dark oak stuff, maybe some stairs. Let's make also some slabbage. Let's also come in with the full blocks, and we'll texture, but I'm thinking about coming in here maybe with some dark oak and just scatter that around. It'll look pretty good too, because down there we have on the bottom edges of these builds, you can't see because there's a bunch of trees in the way, it's some spruce in there and it's also some dark oak in there, so it'll keep the same themes going. So something like that. Have this broken up and maybe even sneak in a couple slabs here and there, but we'll bring in maybe some brick. I think will look good for a little chimney action. But as far as this part, let me see. Let's just see how this goes. Let me rip that off. Let's take this up and then this kind of goes up and around, right? So this kind of goes around here, and this kind of goes around like, I fell, it's fine. I have wings. I forgot I had them. That's fine. So that's what I'm thinking. Just coming in the back here and adding a little bit of a broken roof, but with slabs going like this. So this kind of goes like so. That kind of goes down into that. This goes around, and this kind of like swoops in sort of like this. And then it'll come down to this point. And something like that. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm thinking. I don't know. Let's see if this comes out okay. So something broken like this. And again, we're going to come back in here and we're going to break. Hi. Birch. And we're going to come back in here with this thing. So let me do a little bit of work on this. I'm going to sweep down a little bit of a roofage here. Texture this a little bit. And see if we can come up with a nice spot to break up this area so we can do some branching out. All right, I've been plugging away. It looks pretty cool. We did mix a lot of the spruce and the dark oak. Now I'm gonna put a little fireplace action here. Let's see if we can do it like right, I think like right here. This doesn't seem very, very safe at all, but I'm just gonna go up with it. And then maybe a little, it's some magic to this, okay? So don't even worry about it. And then let's just, I think we could do something like that, and then maybe take this little piece somewhere. I don't know. Let's just I don't know. I think this will be okay. Maybe something like this, and then boop, do a little boop up here. There we go. And then a little bing. Okay, just leave that there for now. It's looking all right. Look how cute. That's so cool. But look, I started to expand this already. So just ran. Oh, come on, son. It looks like a little bit of a mess right now, but I think we're going to be doing a lot of details to this. So look at that. Something like that's really, really cool. We just need to add some fences to this, just to add all the details. But, oh man, let me make it daytime. I didn't even notice when the sun was going down. All right, so from down here, it looks really, really cool though. Look at that. It's like all like spirally out there. That looks awesome. I think we do need to add a little more bush. I think even down here, just to break up, it's a lot of light colors. So maybe some bush just kind of draped around and circled around to that. The trunk, I think would be pretty cool. But one thing that we need to do up here is we need to add a lot of fences. I'm gonna fall. A lot of fences just to make it look really, really awesome and to branch out some more. So for the fences, this is how I like doing it. We're just gonna come out and stick these out. Ooh, I almost fell. And stick these out in certain spots, just like this. Branch out like so. Just take it out in different directions and just come over here. Something like this. Boom, boom. A lot just scattered out and turned, especially into the spots that we don't have much branches. You see like this empty space that's right here in this area. I like to bring in the branches to kind of cover this spot. See, some over here, maybe even some turning in, some coming around, to give more coverage to this little space we have right here. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna add, this is gonna be pretty tedious. I'm gonna be doing this for a little bit. Let me show you what it would look like once we already add all these little branches all the way around. This looks pretty good. So we covered us, I think, a good amount on this area. So now let's just drop a little bit of a bush spam here, but a controlled spam. So what I like doing, I like going in wherever we have the branches we just laid out and kind of circle around it, giving at least a little bit of a base to start with. And then we're going to come in here, and we're going to take some out, we're going to put some back in. It's all right now just eyeballing it just to say. I do love giving a little bit of breathing room though from the branches, just so we can give it a little bit of the God ray action to give some light to be able to shine through. So I don't want to go ahead and just completely cover this. Oh, I almost fell. That's the one I wanted to get out. Bye. I'm never gonna see that again. So it's always good to leave a little bit of little holes, a little bit of breathing room between leaves, so the light shines. Like if you ever look up in a tree in real life and you just look up from down below, you're gonna see spots where the sky is gonna peer out through certain corners. So you don't want to completely envelop the whole tree and bush. Also, I'm gonna leave little links in the description for recent tutorials we did. We did a really cool custom dark oak, a really cool custom spruce. I think we can do one of these and make it a more like in-depth tutorial, because right now we're just gonna place a bunch of bushes that looks cool. But if you guys want to see more tree tutorials, let me know. Let me know down below. I think I'm out doing an oak one very soon. Eventually I want to do one like this, like it's kind of like a custom tree or something like that. Willow trees, a lot of people have been asking for willow trees since we did a lot over there in our Twigroot Creek section where the Swampy Village is at. So I might come back and do one of those too. But let me know if you want to see some tree tutorials. Let me know down below in the comments. I'm down. I'm ready. But let me do a little more bush spam, and I'll be right back. It's a lot of bush. That's just looking so cool. Look at this. You see that? Look at the contrast. That is awesome. I'm so happy we're using Germs-Pak. Oh, and by the way, a lot of people were asking in other videos, if you ever see these bushy leaves like that, see these bushy, beautiful leaves here, and you see yellow for birch, this is Germsy Boy's Better Leaf add-on. All it is an add-on texture pack you put on top of whatever texture pack you're using, and it gives you these better leaves, and that's what makes it look so cool. But look at that. Hold on. I want to take a little flyby. Let's see what it looks like when you're like all the way out here. Oh, look how much that stands out. That is so cool. Let's take a little flyby this way. Let's see what it looks like when you come back from this direction. Oh yeah, I think it's full enough, and it's not too crazy that it's just too full. Yeah, and you can see a little bit of the chimney right there. Yeah, look at it from the tippy top. This is how it looks like. You're looking down. You can see the floor. You're looking up. You can see the sky. And it's just looking so cool. I think it's just full enough, I think. Look at that. There we go. Look at that. Oh, and also, I'm going to add some of these lovely lanterns. Come with me. Let me show you. So, right here coming down. No, not there. No. There we go. I messed up a bunch of times. Let me fix that. So the lantern, these are the end rods in Germs-Pak. Is so pretty. Once we get to 114, we're going to switch these up to the regular lanterns, and it's going to be amazing. But for now, look how cool that looks. It looks like a little chain coming down. Give it a little more fantasy effect. Come on now. Let's see if I can squeeze in here. Squeeze! I'll put those later. So we're gonna put those in here and one in there, and that looks so cool. Look at this angle. Oh baby. Now we're gonna do a little bit of terraform action. So let's come in here, and I'm thinking let's do first coarse dirt. So I'm gonna come in here, put a little coarse dirt. I guess we're also gonna put path block. We're gonna put some coarse dirt. We're gonna put some path block. We're gonna make this place look very cool and very nice because we're gonna connect it to this path. So it's gonna go like this with path block, and then we're gonna come in and put a little bit of the coarse dirt, a little bit of the gravel. There we go, and that looks pretty cool. Let's change this up here. I don't know why that texture is connected to that. That's not even supposed to look like a grass, whatever. So let's fix this up, and let's also make it look very lived in, like very treaded, like everyone's walking to this direction. And also we're gonna have to do little step ups here. So I'm thinking maybe I could extend this a little bit more, and then we could do like a little step up here with something. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get rid of that one. Let's do a little bit of dirt and a little bit of wait, didn't I switch it? Hello? Gravel. Let's add some gravel. And the gravel is going to make it pop even more. And we're going to keep this theme going. Having like a very messy path. I just lift. But that's how we do it around these parts. So let me continue this. We're almost done. And then we're going to have to work on some interior on the inside. But let me bush this up. Let me bush this up a little bit. Let me dirty it up and see what we can come up with a nice little messy little path. Put a little bit of dirt. Put a little bit of bush. And also, this is the bush I'm thinking about of adding on the bottom so it doesn't look so clean with this little whiteness on it, right? So let me know what you think. Just a little bit of a wraparound with the spruce. I think it looks pretty good. Let's play around. Let's keep messing with this, and we'll be right back, and it should be done. I am just so happy right now with how this turned out. Let me flip. I'm going to show you. Let me know what you think down below if you want to see more of these. And I think you might, because look at this. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Oh, baby, with the God rays. And we added a little bit of mushroom. I know a lot of people have been wanting me to do like little mushroom houses. We might actually do something like that. I got inspired. I just put a little bit of mushroom. Nothing too crazy. Just a little ring around on this side. If you see it, just like that. It's gonna look so cool. And then we have another one over here. That's it. Just a little sprinkling of mushroom. And that adds so much because it was just so white. Such a light colored wood that just having that pop of color right there just looks so good. And as the God rays go through, look how pretty. See, this is what I'm talking about. Having the God rays just pop through the bushes looks so cool. But I did terraform a bunch over here. I knocked down, there was a tree right here just to give it a better line of sight to it. And I think it did so much. Added some of the podzol, added some gravel, added some coarse dirt. I've added a bunch of stuff. And then coming around here, also customized these little dark oak trees just to give it a little bit of detail to it. A little bit right here and a little customized. Oh, that looks so dark over there. Don't go back there. It's just so spooky back here. But around the back, you have a little bit of a path. Added some spruce leaves to the bottom here. Added some shrooms. Added some sea pickles right there too. Looks so cool. Look at that. Come on. Added a little bit of button action too, some birch buttons in there, and it just looks awesome. Let me take you inside though. We did put a little fence gate in, some lighting over here with a little bit of a crate right there, no block action. And let's go upstairs. Let me show you the interior, and then boom, look at all this. And look at this. Who wants to live here? Let me know down below if you guys want to be part of the world. If you don't have a house already, trust me, I already know if you got a house. If you don't have a house in this world already and you want to become part of the world, let me know down below. Just put hashtag I want to live there, and I'll pick somebody at random on the next episode, so let me know who wants it. But super awesome here. We got space in this corner right here for the furnace action. We have some more crates here. We have a little bed, and back here, look at this. We kind of blocked it off, but we have some storage here. But right here, a little poopy chamber. So if you want to poop, you can poop, pee, we'll do whatever in there if you want. And then we have a balcony right here overlooking. Look at that view of the castle. That is so cool. What do you guys think? Oh man, this is awesome. Let me see if I can jump down. Ooh, little flyby action right here. Let me get on. Nope, can't get on top of the gazebo. But there you have it. I love it so much. But thank you so much for watching. You guys are amazing. Let me know what you want to see next in this area. Do you want to see more tree houses? Do you want to try some of the Hobbit style houses? Do you want me to do maybe a more fantasy style houses like the ones we see behind us? Or if you want me to do maybe one of the little Hobbit hole concepts, let me know. I'm so excited. I want to keep expanding this area. We're going to do a bunch more right here in Zendair and our Wood Elf Kingdom. But thank you so much for watching. You guys have been amazing, and I'll catch you on the very, very next episode. Goodbye.